today my topic is coagulation or flocculation. The stability of sol is due to the charge present on the colloidal particle. Colloidal particles have charge and the stability depend upon its stability. When the charge is stable, the charge of the sol is stable, then the colloidal particle is also become stable. So due to similar charge, colloidal particles repel one another and are unstable to combine together to form a large particle. If the colloidal particles have same charge, then they become unstable and they just combine to form large particle. However, if the charge on the colloidal particle is destroyed, they are free to come nearer and grow in size. When the particle becomes sufficiently large, they get precipitated. This phenomena is termed as coagulation or flocculation. The coagulation of the colloidal solution can be achieved by the addition of an electrolyte. Electrolyte means which have ions such as NaCl. When just dissolve in water, it dissociate into Na and Cl. So that solution which contain Na plus and Cl minus is known as electrolyte. Sol solution is known as electrolyte. It is to be noted that a small amount of electrolyte is necessary for the stability of sol. So this charged particle, this charged solution is necessary for the stability of sol. Sol is what? Colloidal particle. So because the ions of the electrolyte get adsorbed on the colloidal particle. Now these ions which contained by electrolyte, that ion just attach to the colloidal particle and impart them some charge. However, when an electrolyte is added in the substantially amount, the opposite charge ions of the electrolyte neutralizes and the charge of colloidal particle and compel the salt to get coagulate. So coagulation may be defined as the phenomena involving the precipitation of the colloidal solution on the addition of electrolyte. When we add electrolyte on the colloidal solution, they get coagulate or flocculation. Now Hardy and Schultz rule, the coagulation capacity of an electrolyte depends upon the valency of ion. The electrolyte depends upon the valency of ion. Its capacity depends upon the valency of ions, which type of valency a ion contain. So responsible for causing coagulation. Then only it responsible for coagulation. The ion responsible for causing coagulation is one of which carries charge opposite to that present on the colloidal particle. For example, positively charged sol get coagulated by the negatively charged ions of the added electrolyte. From a study of coagulation behavior of various electrolyte towards particular sol, Hardy and Schultz suggested a journal rule known as Hardy-Schultz rule. Stated the greater the valency of the oppositely charged ion of the electrolyte added to the colloidal solution, the faster is the coagulation. If we just add electrolyte of opposite charge, then the coagulation take place very fast. Thus the higher the charge on the opposite charge ion, greater its coagulation. The higher the charge, greater is the coagulation. So flocculation value is defined as the minimum concentration, that is millimoles per liter of an electrolyte required to cause the coagulation of a sol is called the flocculation value of the electrolyte. So some other method of causing coagulation, it can be achieved by these methods. First is electrophoresis. In this, the charged colloidal particle migrate to the oppositely charged electrode and get discharged. This results in the coagulation of the colloidal particle. Next is by mixing of two oppositely charged sol. When two sols carries oppositely charged are mixed together and one sol neutralizes the charge present on the particle of the other sol, the both get coagulated. Third one is the persistent dialysis, a small amount of electrolyte is essential to make a sol stable. A small amount of electrolyte is very necessary to make a sol stable. When the sol is subjected to persistent dialysis, the traces of electrolyte also pass out through the membrane. In the absence of electrolyte, sol become unstable and get coagulated. So my question is for today, what is coagulation and its method of causing? Thank you.